Man, that sure was a good nap. This alarm really worked. Would you like to learn how to use the alarm app? So today I'm going to show you how to use a clock app. To use the clock app, you'd open your phone and you'd look for an app that has a black background with the white clock on it. And once you find it, you can click on it. And when you open the app, there will be 5 different options at the bottom. The one on the very left-hand side will say World Clock. And World Clock will show you the different time zones and different times of different places. So in order to edit or add a time zone or a place, you can click the plus button up on the right-hand side corner. Once you click that, you can type in any place you want. Let's say I want to know the time it is in Switzerland. So I can type in Switzerland, and I can click on the area that I want to find and press add. And now, as you can see, the Zurich, Switzerland time zone has been added to my phone, and currently it is 9:45 p.m. Similarly, you can do it for any other place or any other state. So you click the plus sign again on the type right hand corner, and let's say I want to see the time zone for California. Or let's say I want to do Los Angeles. So I can click Los Angeles, USA. And it shows me what the time zone is. So if you look carefully at the place that you have chosen, the time zone will show that it is either today or tomorrow. So if we look at Zurich, Switzerland, it'll say today plus 7 hours. That means that it is June 20th and it's Houston time zone plus 7 hours. So because it is 2:46 in Houston, if you add 7 hours, it shows 9:46. And similarly, if you look at Los Angeles, it says today, so it's the same, June 20th, and you subtract 2 hours instead. So it is 12:46 p.m. Now, if you want to learn other systems on this clock app, you can go to the second option down below. It says alarm. Once you click on that, it'll either show you previous alarms that you've already had, or you can obviously always add an alarm. So by adding an alarm, you can click, once again, the plus sign on the top right hand corner like you did previously. Once you click on it, it'll give you a time set like this. And in order to set your time or your alarm, you can scroll and pick the time that you want your alarm to ring. So let's say we want the alarm to ring at 6:30 in the morning because we need to get up for work. So I'd set up 6:30 and make it AM. Now down below there are 4 different options. It says repeat, label, sound, and snooze. So repeat. The alarm usually rings once, but if you want it to repeat several times, you can click on it. And it'll give you a list of the 7 days of the week. So let's say you want to get up early at 6:30 in the morning, Monday through Friday. You can click every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every Thursday, and every Friday. And press the back button. Then, at label, it'll be labeled alarm. So, usually people use these timers for alarms. However, if we want to set it for something else, we can label it as giving medicine. Now, giving medicine is the label that you want this time to be. So you'll press giving medicine and you press done. And you can press back. Now, the sound, this is the alarm or the time or the type of sound that will ring once the alarm rings. So you can either pick a song or you could pick the default ringtones that are already given down below. such as this, or even this. And once you have set it, you can click back. And to snooze, the green button must be on. Now snoozing means, let's say the alarm rings, and maybe you want 5 more minutes to sleep. You can click the snooze button, and the alarm will ring after 5 minutes again, until you press stop. And in order to set your alarm, you make sure to press save, that is located in the top right hand corner. So that's how you set an alarm. And if you want to repeat the alarm, you can always click the green button and make sure it's on. Now if you want to make sure to turn off the alarm, because let's say you get off on Friday or you're on vacation, you can always press that button on the right side and it won't show green anymore. In order for the alarm to ring, it must show the green button. Now once we go to the third option, that shows bedtime. Now bedtime is a way to get started and to kind of coordinate when you're going to wake up and when you're going to go to sleep. Once you click bedtime, it'll ask for what time you'd like to wake up. So I generally wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I set it at 6 a.m. and click the next button. Now this asks which days of the week should the alarm go off. Because I go to school and need to wake up early, I would click Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and click next. And ask for how many hours of sleep do you need each night. So regularly you'd need 7 or 8, but depending on the person and depending on your schedule, you can set it accordingly. And click next. And this says, when would you like your bedtime reminder? So my bedtime would be set for a time such as 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. And by setting this, you will get a notification or a reminder that your bedtime is approaching. And you can do it at bedtime, 15 minutes before, 30 minutes before, 45 minutes before, or an hour before. Personally, I would like it to be an hour before, so I will set it as that. But you can choose it according to your preference and click next. And it says, what do you want to hear when you wake up? So these are a few options that have been given of what you want to hear once you wake up. So we can hear droplets, or helios, or something called the early riser. So you can pick whichever one you want and click next. And now this shows that based on the timings and based on what you have provided below or previously, this phone and this app will keep track of your sleep cycle, of when you wake up and when you go to sleep. So in order to save this, you'll press save. And now your sleep cycle will be counted and will be monitored when you go to sleep and when you wake up. The next option is stopwatch. Now stopwatch is used in many different cases. It's mostly used for when you're exercising or want to quickly time how long it takes to do something. So in order to count how long it takes to do something, you click start and you let the timer run. And once you're done timing, you can press stop. So on the very left hand side, you will see where it says 00, that's the number of minutes. And on the next side, that'll be a number of seconds. And next to the decimal point, it'll be the number of milliseconds. So as you can keep going, the timer will keep running. And to reset it, you press the reset button in gray on the left side. Now, to use the last option, is called the timer. Now, the timer is used for, once again, when you're timing how long you want to do something or how long it takes to do something, and the timer will be a count backwards rather than a stopwatch which counts forwards. So to set a timer, you can set up for how many hours you want, minutes, how many minutes you want the timer to be, and how many seconds you want the timer to be. In order to choose it, once again you scroll, pick your options, and you set your timer. To set your timer, you press start. And to cancel it, you can press cancel. And there's a bar down below that says when the timer ends. Once you click that, it'll give you an option of sounds that you can play when the timer is done. And once you're done, press set, and your timer will be ready. Thank you. This is how you use the clock app from Helping Others Smile Foundation. Thank you.